Now on Clipchamp, you might be wondering how can you be able to import media onto this particular space now for you to edit and create videos or any form of product. And here are a couple of steps that you need to follow for you to accomplish this task. And first is where to find this, and of course it is at the top left corner where it says import media, and this is where you can find various avenues by which you can access those media. Let's say for example, once you click on the arrow drop down, it shows you that you can get it through a browse file, which pretty much is going into your computer system and getting any file or information that is required or needed for you to develop a video or select a couple of images. And so once you click on this, we have all these here. Like for example, we have this particular one, so I'll just click as much as possible, and this here will be able to allow me to put them into this particular space over here. And now another one is, how about we want to get information through OneDrive? And if you have a OneDrive account, that is really spectacular. However, if you don't, then you don't need to use this. But in here I have OneDrive, and so I save some of information here that maybe can be helpful for me down the road when it comes to creating videos. Let's say for example, everything is synced through my computer or to my phone into my little ecosystem here and there, and so one of it is this here. I can just click on that or select as much as possible, and I just select them, and there we go. So they're all going to be loading, and it's pretty okay when it comes up here. So you have the first one here, and here is the second one right over there. Now once you're hovering around, you actually notice there are two icons that pop up. One is a delete asset, or in here we have add to the timeline, which means that once you click on the plus sign, this automatically appears right here on the timeline. So let's say next, for example, is going onto your Google Drive. How is this going to look like? Usually when you don't have your Google Drive set up, this here will need to take permission from you in order for the Clipchamp software to have access to your Google Drive, and by so doing you'll be able to make that seamless interconnecting system to take place here, where you can now directly access your files here. And these are a couple of files that I have, and I'm going to just pick maybe a face of mine that might be helpful for my video, and there we have it. It's going to be showing up, and that is really good right there. And next, and the next one here is Dropbox. I don't really have a Dropbox, but let me see whether it's going to show up here. So provide access to Dropbox, click continue, and if so, then that would be awesome. If not, that is fine by me. So in here it says I can continue through Google, which I doubt I do have, but let's see. This here after that, never mind. But here is a way by which you can connect through Google. If you have a link using the Google Gmail, you can connect to yours directly through this particular medium to Dropbox, and from Dropbox connect to your Clipchamp. So that is pretty much nice to explore if you have a Dropbox. And finally here is what, using the Xbox. And using the Xbox, similar as well, if you have an Xbox account, you can make this connection really seamless and allow you to be able to transfer information or gameplays onto this particular interface here. So I hope you found this really informative in terms of how to import media, and by so doing being able to select and then put them into this particular bank that is going to be used on your timeline for the editing process, either in this case by clicking on the plus sign, or if you want to eliminate that particular file, because if you don't want it, then you just click on the dustbin or the bin icon here, which represents deleting the asset. So I hope you found this really informative. Please hit a comment down below, let me hear your thoughts about this, but that way I can talk to you soon. Stay smart as always, and believe in yourselves.